And
we in the building.
came in the back door. Pause.
Came in through the back door.
Oh, oh, it, oh, 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 oh,
Got the hook in this one. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Triad Hip Hop Podcast. This is your man Kurt, and this is
How we are back, motherfuckers. Episode 169. And unlike Conway Brown, I ain't gotta wait 2 minutes to say some shit. God damn it, I'll say it.
All right, you know what I mean?
Now, shout out to Kwame. Man, I love what he's doing, man.
Yeah,
I
man.
really love what he's
You gotta
doing.
love it, man.
Dude.
That's the dude right there.
Like, real talk, though, like, what he's doing, at first, I was kind of like, oh, dang, it's kind of.
I'm about to say, that one look like this.
Yeah, man, yo, you can't be pausing when we up there live, man. You can't do that, man. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, because I hit the photo. Wait a minute. This the live button, right?
No, the bottom. You see what it says, the words at the bottom? Slide it to the right or left. Look, yeah, right there.
Oh, damn.
That's what it is. I messed up.
Damn. Well, Instagram, if you just missed this, I just, beat up some shit. Nah, I'm just playing, man. Welcome to Triad Hip Hop Podcast. I'm sorry we had to re-record. Come in, so it's all good.
We had everything going for like everything else, but Instagram we had to kind of start it over. So,
but yeah, going back to what I was saying about Kwame Brown, I like what he's doing, man. I'm gonna speak about it briefly because I think the people that's in the front lines with that, they doing their job. Shout out to Carcino, Self Talk, all them cats. I mean, I'm not doing that. Be like, oh, they can mention our name too. No.
Right.
Shout out for what they doing. Sometimes I think a lot of people thinking, what Kwame Brown doing is kind of repetitive, but I respect him because of the fact that he's putting the foot, on their ass, and because basically that's what they do. The powers that be, they try to reiterate and retell a certain, narrative.
Yep.
So hey, why not? So shout out Kwame Brown.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So again, this is episode 169, and we live. We got Instagram going. We got YouTube going. We got Facebook going. We got everything going. We got Spotify.
Yep.
What else we got?
We got Mama's Cooking.
Mama's Cooking.
Mama's Cooking.
So yes, sir. We missed y'all last week.
Yeah, man.
Man.
So I'm about to say, how was your weeks, man?
It was good, man. Just working and doing the average thing. You know what I mean? So I did have to I went out of town, but nothing too big. We went out to I'm forgetting the name of that place. Carowinds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we took the kids down there and enjoyed that. I don't ride them rides, but y'all niggas can ride them shit all you want.
What you need to ride? The scariest shit on that Scooby Doo. Like the oldest roller coaster.
Is that one that's still like made out of wood? Or
ride that. You fuck all that Days of Thunder ride back and shit. Ride the Scooby Doo.
No, I ain't riding none of that shit.
Yo, this is the last time I was up there. I mean, this was like I was 7th grade. Me and my friend, right? I didn't even think about this. I was like, yo, I'm gonna go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. It's like, yeah, let's get in the back seat. In the back seat, all right. And the thing of it is, see, they had the roller coaster, the Days of Thunder roller coaster. It goes forward.
Okay.
They got one that goes forward, but then they got another one that goes backwards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So me being a fool, we up there, we went on the one that backwards in the back seat. Me and my friend, my friend taught me into doing this shit. So we was in the going in the back. Man, you talking about screaming like a bitch. Cause that's what I did, yo. I was like, ah! And you can't, and it like you see what's going in front of you. You can't see. There's nothing behind. There's nothing.
You just gotta let it happen.
Yeah, you just got That's it.
Around a bird fly by and hit your ass.
Man,
it's a wrap.
Dang.
But man, that's why I don't do none of that. I ain't trying to risk my life. I know it's all fun and games, but I don't know. It's too risky. I had a traumatic experience when I was a kid, so
yeah,
I can't do it.
Nah, I feel you, man.
But anyway, so we live from the Bat Cave.
Yep.
And we got a lot to talk about because we want to catch up
Yeah,
the past
man,
couple
from
of
last
weeks and
week.
whatnot.
Yeah.
But first, how was your week?
Oh, it was pretty good. Vacation pretty good. Me and the lady doing some things. But no, we it was cool because like the people that we hung with, we went to an Airbnb, and we didn't really do too much. I think me and my girl, we went out to eat like one time, but for the most part, what we did, we was we grilled out, we cooked at the home. So like one person did breakfast. It was for the most part it was eight. It was eight of us, four couples apiece. So one would cook, and one would cook breakfast, one would cook dinner, and one would cook, breakfast for the next day. We ended up grilling, man. We grilled out, so we had chicken steak. We were like chicken steak, ping, like we was killing it.
You name it.
And then I made like for breakfast. I made like my pancakes, my avocado pancake, which they didn't turn out green because I like to have it green joint. But the avocado was too ripe.
Yeah.
But man, I got it made out like crepes and joints. So straight.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. So we back at it. Now, before we go too far, I do want to mention a rapper that we recently lost within the past couple of days. My man Gift the Gab from Black Alicious. Some of y'all may not know him. Some of the younger cats may not know him, but there was a pretty dope group, underground. And one of the most notable songs that I always remember was Alphabetical Aerobics, yeah. That was dope. I want to say it's a pretty old song. I think it's kind of like if you know Papoose' Alphabetical Slaughter. It's like that. They just go through the alphabet and using different words with each letter. And it's really dope. I think it came out before Alphabetical Slaughter, so I think that was kind of the original. But as a matter of fact, I might actually do that for the lyrical breakdown this week.
He had another song. I shared the Alphabetic. I shared that one. But they had another one. I think it was like something calisthenics. It was on the Blazing Era album.
Okay.
Yeah, man, they was a good group. If you like Jurassic 5, you definitely gonna like Black Alicious. They were just like that chill type, but they were still dropping knowledge and stuff too.
Absolutely, man. So, I hate to hear about my man passing. He was 50 years old. I don't think they've really said a cause of death yet.
Yeah.
But it's definitely sad to see good talent, pass away. But they left us with a pretty good catalog. I think we have at least 4 or 5 albums.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. Just like 50 is that number, man. It's like that's the magic number. It's like it's the new number besides it used to be 27. I'm gonna go into that shit.
Right.
Yeah, that's a different part. But yeah, it used to be 27. But yeah, it seems like these rappers they get stuck at 50 and that's it.
I don't know what it is, man.
I don't know.
But way too much going on. But hopefully that's the last for a good while. But yeah, rest in peace to Gift the Gab. Matter of fact, let's give him a quick moment of silence if you don't mind. All right. Thank y'all for doing that with us. We appreciate it. I'd like to pay our respects. All right, so we got a question of the day that Howie came up with. So let's go ahead and get into that. What's your question of the day?
All right, question of the day is, does Pac, Biggie, Nas, and Jay-Z belong on the Mount Rushmore of hip-hop?
Mount Rushmore of hip-hop. That's a big one, man, because there's so much, there's so many dope MCs. I don't think we should limit it to them. I don't even know.
But see, the Mount Rushmore is full.
Right, it's gotta be 4, and I don't know, man. At least 3 of them for me won't make it for me. For me, I'm not gonna give you my Mount Rushmore. I gotta think about this for a second, but if I had to take at least one person from that group, it would be Nas. I really think Nas should be on there. I also think Melly Mel should be on there. I think Rakim should be on there. And let me get one more. If we're talking about lyricism, I might actually have to go with Mo D. I might have to go with Mo D, man, because he was like one of the first killers in lyricism, man. You know what I mean? He was one of the first out there just killing the game. So I might have to go with Mo D. What about you? Who would you put there?
I would say I would definitely have to say like probably the cats that was in the '80s, like Kane. Rakim question with no question. So like what I'm saying, because and yeah, I would have to give it to cats like what I'm saying, like it's just so much dope shit in the '80s, man. Exactly. Like the '80s. Exactly. And then you can kind of see where other like people that's on the space now, like with Jay and Pac's case, how influential they have been. I can understand why they own there. Man, it's tough, man. I mean, definitely Kane and KRS.
Yeah.
They would definitely be the two. I mean, no question.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Rakim.
Yeah.
That fourth spot is it can be tricky, but
right.
And let me say this too. I think people say Pop, Big, Jay, and Nas because I think you could probably put them in any era and they would shine. One,
right, right,
and then two, like they're kind of up there with like the influence and things like that. I think that's why people put them on the Mount Rushmore. But
yeah, 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 definitely. I mean, I can agree with that. But it's a hard one. That's why I had to pick some new people, but I had to also pick some older people because, like, for me, it wouldn't be no Jay-Z or Nas without Mo D.
Oh no, so it's hell no.
He
no, and no Kane. Well, Kane,
right? Kane too.
Kane, Cool G,
mm-hmm.
Cool G, man, shit.
Yeah, Kane said he owed a lot of his style to Mo D. You know what I mean? He said Mo D was one he looked up to because he said at one time people thought he was trying to disrespect Mo D when he first came out, and he was like, "Nah, I mean that's somebody I look up to."
Kane, I think in his book, in Kumar D's book, there's a guy on the mic. He mentioned there was a kid that wanted to challenge him.
Okay.
And he's like, "Don't make me laugh." When that kid came back, said, "Yeah, man, I challenged you, but I wanted to challenge you, but I didn't out of respect."
Yeah.
That kid was Kane.
Man, that might have been part of the issue because I remember Kane said something about he had a run-in with Mo D or something like that, and so that it was a whole thing. But he told the story, you know what I mean. I checked out the podcast that has Kane on it. It's a podcast where they're going to be doing seasons, and it's called what is it called? Have you heard the one about?
Okay.
And this season is Big Daddy Kane, so he's just telling a bunch of stories. It's like 8 or 9 episodes, and then next season it'll be somebody else telling their story.
Okay,
so
that's what's up.
That's dope. I heard the first 2, so I need to go back and listen to more. But shout out to Kane, and got to talk a little bit more about him in a little while. But first, let's jump into some birthdays.
Right.
Definitely got to give some happy birthdays out to some folks real quick. All right, so first birthday back on June 18th, my man Takeoff from the Migos. Happy birthday to him.
All right.
Also on the same day, my man Silk the Shocker.
All right.
Yes, sir. Happy birthday to him. I wonder where he's at these days.
I
don't know. I haven't really heard of him. I don't see him on social media.
Hopefully not rapping.
Right.
Nah, I'm fucking with you.
But
we better look. I gotta stop that shit. we can't be just. We gotta lift up like those.
Right. We joke around.
Yeah, we just
joking.
We just kidding now. We ain't want to try to turn this to the damn Kwame Brown and all that other shit. We ain't trying to do that.
Shocker be giving us mama's cooking.
Yeah. Give your mama cooking, boy.
But also on the same day, June 18th, my man OT Genesis. Happy birthday to him.
Money.
Yeah, man. On the 19th, my man, the king of quarantine, D Nice. Yes, sir. Gotta give a happy birthday to him. That dude is a legend in the game. He goes back to the Boogie Down Productions days. He was one of the dopest lyricists even back then. He had My Name is D Nice. Y'all might not know it, but that's what you hear on his commercials. you know, the beat. My name is D Nice. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then I remember one joint he had.
You don't even know it.
He had a joint called Crumbs on the Table. That was one of my favorites. You know, the hook was like, compared to me, you're just crumbs on the table. Yeah, man. So D Nice always been that lyricist dude, man. I was surprised when I first heard about him being a DJ. I was like, okay, I didn't even know. But apparently back in the day, even back in the Boogie Down Production days, he was doing DJing and stuff back then. And I just didn't know it. I just knew him for rapping. But anyway, on June 20th, we had my man Loon from Bad Boy. You know what I mean? Doing his thing. Happy birthday. Peace be upon him. He's Muslim now. Also on the same day, my man RBX.
Talk to the trade.
Yes,
do you remember you was broke in the whole rap industry? Thought you was a joke? Oh, that AWOL shit?
Yeah,
woo!
That dude is he's just bananas when it comes to the lyricism, man.
Oh, man.
So on the 21st, happy birthday goes out to my man DJ Pete Rock. Producer Supreme.
Yep.
And also on the 22nd, we got my man Corey Guns.
Yep.
We got the legend himself, Schoolie D. On the 22nd, happy birthday to him. And then on the 24th, we got my man Memphis Bleak. Happy birthday to him.
Right.
On the 24th, also Sonoda Product. Happy birthday to her. On the 28th, which is that today or tomorrow? What's today?
Today's the 26th.
So that's tomorrow.
Monday. That's Monday.
Is it Monday? Okay.
Yeah, 27th.
So my man Freddie Gibbs got a birthday coming up on the 28th, as well as DJ and producer No ID. Yeah. No ID got
Cancer Nation in the house. Cancer Nation in the house.
Yeah, man. What day is Cancer start on the 28th? Is it the 28th? 21st. Oh, okay. I knew it was somewhere right there.
Gemini season is over. I gotta stop talking shit.
Yeah,
my girl is
Gemini. Oh, is she? That's right. Yeah, it's her birthday.
Gemini's all right.
Okay. Gemini. But yeah, that was it for my birthday. So let's give them a round of applause. Some skibbity claps. Yeah, man. So happy birthday to all of them. And then we got some new music. Not too much on new music, but we got the 25th anniversary of 2 albums. We got Nas' It Was Written and Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt. They both hit that 25-year mark. You know, for me, I think It Was Written was still a classic. For me, it wasn't as big for me as Illmatic, but it was still big. It was like right after It Was Written, that's when I kind of started feeling like, all right, it's going downhill just a little bit. But Illmatic and It Was Written for me both were considered classics.
Well, to be fair, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's kind of what Rakim kind of fell into as well. It's like you make something so good, then the pressure to really live up to that or make something even better than that or something just as good as that. Again, it's kind of tough to do that. I think It Was Written was, you know, it definitely wasn't Illmatic. I mean, there were some songs. I think the songs like The Message had some of that Illmatic feel to it if you really listen to it. But the thing of it is, man, like, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to live up to those expectations. That's one thing I give to Jay-Z. He's like, hey, you missed the old Jay-Z, get my old shit.
Right.
And it's just like, look, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, worry myself to living up to, you know, all the old Jay. Like, nah, I'm growing. And I've grown. I'm showing you, you know, what I know and what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So I have to give respect to Jay-Z on that when it comes to that level. But, you know, since we're talking about both of them, you know, as far as like the Reasonable Doubt and stuff. But yeah, it's just
what do you think about Reasonable Doubt? You think that's a classic?
Now, be honest with you, be real with you. I know this is blasphemy. Y'all gonna like, you know, nigga, why you even doing this shit? I have never listened to Reasonable Doubt.
Okay.
But you know what? I will do that tonight.
Hey, I mean, it happens. You know.
Well, the thing of it is, this is the thing, man. I was so much a Tupac fan.
Okay.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Pac fuck all these guys when they did the bomb first shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me a while to listen to see, I was a Pac fan, and then I was also a Cypress Hill fan. I think with Cypress Hill, it took me to be a Cypress Hill fan to be a Nas fan.
Okay.
And it's crazy because they were both at one time on the same label.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But what's crazy about it took that to go back, because I started listening to when Muggs dropped that Soul Assassin album back in '97. I picked that up. They had Mobb Deep on there. Okay, well it's well dang man, Pac don't like Mobb Deep. So I started listening to him you know what, these guys ain't bad. These guys are. I started listening.
Yeah.
And then it pulled, but Nas, Mobb Deep, even Biggie, all the people that that Pac was mad at, I kind of listened to.
Right.
Except Jay-Z for some reason.
Yeah.
Because I just wasn't, I just wasn't looking for him like that. I'll just be honest.
I was the same way,
I'll just be honest.
The only stuff I knew about was if he dropped a video for something, I knew about it. You know what I mean?
But there was some Jay-Z stuff that I liked. Yeah. Back. I'm not gonna totally Hard Knock Life.
Yeah.
Shit, you can't deny that. And Money Cash Hold.
Right.
What? X on the E. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Some stuff you can't. H to the Izzo. That I like that song.
Yeah.
I like that song.
The beat was nice, but I wasn't really a fan of the overall song. It was just
Jay got some stuff that I was like, okay, I'll give you that one. But I wasn't necessarily impressed, all the way impressed with them. Not like with the Mob, Prodigy and Nas, they was they might be braggadocious, but they was also saying something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's how I felt. You know what I mean? So Jay-Z he didn't really hit my radar real hard until the Black Album. Once he released the Black Album, I was kind of okay. All right, I get you now.
Yeah.
But before that, it was just whatever he dropped as a single, that's all I knew. The whole album, I never really listened to it. But I still give him credit. I think he is one of the dopest lyricists, but I think he had to grow to that level.
Yeah.
He wasn't like a Nas or a Kane who started at the top and maybe went the other way, dwindled a little bit. He started low and then made his way high. You know what I mean? So, but Nas, what was dope about him was he started out at here. He dwindled a little bit because the songs weren't that hot, but then he climbed back up. You know,
I think Nas just had the wrong team when it came to that early.
Yeah,
I don't think all of that was Nas' fault.
I agree.
I agree. Nas definitely had the wrong, especially that third album, I Am, and all that stuff. Because they were trying to get Nas to be this, shiny, suit, pop rap,
bad boy thing.
Yeah, and it's Nas is not that.
Yeah.
He is, but he ain't.
But anyway, so we just wanted to give a shout out to both of them for their albums being 25 years old and still being memorable on both ends. My man Papoose, I'm sure he's about to drop another album because remember he said he dropping one every month.
All right.
So last month he dropped the May album right around this time, and so I'm sure he's about to drop the June album. My man Phife Dawg, don't forget he still got an album coming out too. Rest in peace to him. They won't give us a date. They keep pushing it back. So, we'll see what happens with that. But my man DJ K Slay has done it again.
Can we do this? Can we drop a?
Yeah, man, you got to, man. Man, let me give you some gunshots here so y'all can. Yeah, you can hear it in my ear. But yeah, man, K Slay did it again. So not too long ago, he gave us the song Rolling 50 Deep, where he did the incredible feat of putting 50 rappers on one song. And now he has given us another bomb called Rolling 110 Deep. I said, K Slay, what the fuck? Yo, this nigga is killing the game.
I love it.
It's so dope, man. The song is over 40 minutes long. It is a whole album in one song.
Yeah, I got to go back and, like I said, I haven't listened. I seen you post it. Yeah. I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet. But one thing I have to commend K Slay for doing that. See, that's what hip hop's supposed to be about, man.
Exactly.
The love of the craft, getting people to get not fuck this money shit, fuck I'm sold more than you and all that. Nah, let's go to these skills, go to the skill set, and we doing it for the love of the culture and the rapping.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that, old rappers, new rappers, people you heard from a while, they all coming together dropping their bars. Yeah. It's a beautiful thing, man. Let's clap it up.
Clap it up, man. Got to, man. Got to. Yeah, man. Beautiful, man. He got so many people on there. He got a bunch of people from the first one, like Melly Mel. He got Grandmaster Caz. He even got all 3 members of Brand New being on that joint, man. He got Papoose on there. He got Redman on there. He got Freddie Fox on there. He even got another verse for Fred the Godson on there. The Lox is on there. You know what I mean? So he always throw the Lox in something. Who else? I'm trying to think. Trey the Truth is on there.
Okay, yeah.
Who else? It's a lot, man. Anybody you can probably think of. It's 110 rappers on there.
Okay.
And the song is over 40 minutes. So, everybody got like 4 bars or whatever. Just a couple of bars just to hit you over the head real quick. You know what I mean? But I was blown away, man. I was completely blown away. Even Cool DJ Red Alert makes an appearance.
Okay.
So, that was dope, man. But yeah, so shout out to K Slay, man. He doing it big for the culture. And it's not a bad song as well. It's like it's got a dope boom bap beat and everybody just goes in. You know what I mean? So you can't really be disappointed with this song.
Yeah.
So y'all go check that out. It's called Rolling 110 Deep.
110 Deep. While we on the subject, happy belated Father's Day, happy belated Juneteenth.
Thank you.
Because we didn't get it. Actually, the show, if I didn't had to go on vacation, the show that we was going to do, it would have been on Juneteenth.
Yep.
So y'all could have been, celebrating, been, black for one day. And then, since it's Pride Month, y'all go, next. Well, no. Let me take it back. So Juneteenth would have been that Saturday, right? It's Father's Day on Sunday. And then since it being Pride Month, y'all can go back to sucking dick on. We got to drop.
I didn't say it.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
So,
okay, you know they with us. Because originally June was probably been Black Music Appreciation Month.
Yeah.
Which we do that. That's every year. We do that. But y'all have y'all month, June Pride Month. I don't know why you celebrate being gay in June, but all right.
I don't know. Maybe it's something significant about June. Shout out to the LGBT community, though.
Yeah. Go back to sucking that dick.
You trying to get us off the air?
Nah.
I'm trying to change the subject.
They looked up like, Father's Day's over.
Right.
All right.
But matter of fact, let's make Juneteenth our first topic real quick.
Yeah.
So Juneteenth is I do think it's a pretty big thing that they signed it into law as an official federal holiday. So let's give them a round of applause for that.
We clever.
We might give Biden his props, but that's where it stops. But yeah, so I think it's good that they did that. But to me, it was a little bit of a ways to say, stop asking about reparations.
Facts. Facts.
We're gonna give you something just so you can stop asking about reparations because we're just not going to do it.
Because that's the thing, man. They keep giving us shit we don't ask for. That's
right.
And no disrespect for the people that put their time and stuff in, but like the George Floyd statue, the little they paint the little basketball court for Breonna Taylor.
Yeah.
Breonna Taylor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, what are we doing? What the fuck are we doing, man? I'm on my Hassan Campbell shit right now. What the fuck are we doing? Why are we doing this? Like, there's real shit that needs to be done. That's why I got shout out Kwame Brown, because he's like actually talking about solutions.
Yeah,
he's talking about like, look, man, you get three courses, 3 skills under your belt. Nobody can be able to tell you shit. But nah, everybody's on this whole, we gotta do this, we gotta beg, we gotta make sure that they don't step on us, man. Nah, man, we gotta do better for ourselves, man.
Yeah, most definitely, man. I mean, we still got to fight for the reparations,
Yeah,
because it's not about, it's not about getting rich or just being able to be lazy and just live off money, but it's just what our culture and community is owed, you know what I mean, after what we did for this country and what we suffered from this country.
And let me put it in this perspective. Okay, our white people that listen to this audience, now hear me out. Now imagine, let's say you had the ability to live for 400 or 500 years. And let's say that you was in one habitat, minding your business, and all of a sudden somebody came to your habitat, snatched you, snatched your family, told you to go to work over here and to build up a nation that supposedly no one was there, but you kicked all the people that was there out first to build up your shit. You can't build it up yourself because you can't get out there in the sun. All right. So you get these people to do it, you build it up, and then when it comes time, to get paid or get what you owe, they're like, get over it.
Right.
Yeah, you don't know. So just imagine that for a minute. Just imagine like you go to work and someone owed you back pay for 400 fucking years. That's what we talking about. Yeah. Oh, y'all, you say, oh, but y'all was slaves. But yeah, and even then, like other groups. And matter of fact, the former people that was doing the enslaving got reparation. I did not know that until I forgot what I listened to. I think I listened to Judge Joe Brown and his, and I'm trying to think of her name. Is it Denise Valerie? But anyway, but I listened to their program, and they basically was saying the first group that got reparations, particularly after the war, the Civil War, were the slave owners. Wow. You imagine that shit?
That's crazy.
You imagine
That's
that
crazy.
Shit?
I mean, but there's been payouts to several different groups of people. I know Jewish people have gotten a payout.
Japanese people.
Yeah.
Native Americans, and I'm doing this in quotation marks. You got to breed with them to make them look like y'all, so you got to get money.
Yeah.
Not the ones that look like us.
Right.
But the ones that look like y'all.
But they've gotten payouts. I mean, it's like, what is the big deal that y'all don't want to give us a payout?
Well, there's a reason for that. I'm not going to share that on here, but you know what I'm saying? There's a reason for that. And again, like we said, we're not money hungry. Right. I mean, the thing of it is, and I think that's why they're giving out these damn PPP loans. Because they're really trying to show like, well, if we give these Negroes money, they're just going to spend it back with us. And then after they spend it back and they don't have no way to pay it back, we can put them in jail. Yeah. So,
yeah, that's true. But we ain't gonna talk too much about that. I just wanted to mention Juneteenth. You know what I mean? Obviously, it's a day where we kind of celebrate. The final last group of slaves that were being held in Texas were finally freed after not knowing that they were supposed to be free. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We had all this stuff going on. We had the Emancipation Proclamation. That wasn't enough. We got the 13th Amendment, and they were still holding these people hostage. And so they were basically keeping them in the dark. Like, nah, ain't nobody made y'all free.
Believe it or not, and you can look it up, there were slaves here in America, black slaves have been working here like in the 1970s. Up until like when it was free, in the deep south. Yeah.
I believe it. I believe it. Just it's crazy, man. It's a crazy time, and I mean, slowly but surely we're getting away from it. But we still got a lot of the mental slavery that's still holding us down. But we getting out. So, and shout out to everybody who's checking us out on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and all of that. You know, we appreciate y'all checking us out. You know, we're trying to do our thing. So don't forget, if you can, you know, hit those buttons. You know, share it out with your friends. You know, if they like real hip hop and just good conversation, you know, let them know we here. You know what I mean? We doing our thing. So, all right, let's go on to some topics. I want to make a quick announcement. My man's Big Daddy Kane, the veteran from the golden era of hip hop, he's got a new Netflix documentary coming out called Paragraphs I Manifest.
All right.
So that is going to be good for all of y'all who love real lyricism of hip hop. He's going to have guest appearances by people like Jay-Z. He's got Eminem on there. He's even got some of the underground battle rappers who, you know, are going to be discussing the differences between battling today versus battling back in, like, let's say the 80s. So the way he talks about it sounds like it's going to be really, really good. So it's called Paragraphs I Manifest.
And what's the date for that coming out?
They haven't given an official date. The only thing he keeps saying is coming soon.
Okay.
So I'm assuming within the next, I would say probably the next 2 months.
Yeah, I definitely
doubt it would go further than that.
Yeah, I definitely got to look at that.
So I'm ready for that. Tomorrow will be the BET Awards for anybody who's still interested. The BET Awards have kind of gone downhill for me, but I'm just going to check it out only because they said they're going to do a tribute to DMX. I just want to see if they do a good job or if they kind of fuck it up. You know what I mean? Yeah. So what are you thinking about the BET Awards? You ever watch it at all?
The BET Awards?
Yeah.
Fucking kidding.
So yeah, fucking
I'd rather watch a girl full of monkeys. And I'm a black man saying that shit.
Right.
I should say that. I shouldn't say that. That's horrible.
It is, but it really
has the award show. No, right. I'm just playing. But,
it has gone downhill. It really has. Man. It's you know, it used to be back in the day, you look forward to the awards like, oh man, this is gonna be dope. You know what I mean? But now it's like it's nothing to look forward to. You know what I mean? It's not at all nothing to look forward to.
So the thing of it is the power that be people like in Hollywood and all that shit, they're running out of ideas.
Right.
I just want to, you know, my cousin, I want to shout out my cousin real quick. She shared out a Facebook post that, I mean, it got me to thinking, you know, she was saying basically like BET, I don't think she necessarily said BET all together, but basically saying that, you know, we're all in this, while we're in this narrative of like sex, drugs, murder,
right,
all that stuff. But you see other TV shows, like how come BET don't have have programs where it has like there's a version of like a Pawn Stars or a version of like, you know, like it's like, damn, black people do more shit than just, you know, kill and make babies and, you know, get mad. Like, oh, well, your mom, you know, some lady, like, you know, on them Lifetime shit, like some lady is mad at some man. And then that lady takes the kids and, you know, make sure that she lives all by herself. And then that lady gets up with these two individual fine couples that work together and side with the single lady to work shit out. They was mad at the guy. It's like the same shit.
Same shit over and over. You know, it's crazy, man. I mean, it's one of them things, man. They try to paint us in a certain light all the time. You know what I mean? Like the whole, you know, like we the only ones in the world that like fried chicken and shit.
Yeah.
White people will taste some fucking fried chicken.
Hell yeah, and watermelon. and collard greens.
You know what I mean?
And look at you like, boy, goddamn. Boy, these good.
You tell some white people some fried chicken, they run.
Fried chicken. I'm telling you what. Give me some hot sauce.
Right. So, you know, I mean, they eat that shit just as much as we do.
I'm pandering. Is it working?
Right. But yeah, just wanted to throw that out there. BET Awards tomorrow. You know, take it for whatever you want. If y'all like it, you know, do it. But I just want to see the DMX tribute. So that's the only thing I'm gonna be tuning in for. Yeah. Shout out real quick. We got the Olympics coming up at the end of July, and shout out to the Black excellence females that's dominating the culture, man. I mean, we got Sha'Carri Richardson. Let's give her a round of applause.
All right.
You know what I mean? She has become the fastest woman in America. She's broken that record. So shout out to her. I love it. You know what I mean? She black. You know what I mean? She got the hair. She got the long ass fingernails.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Hold on, she running fingernails.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
She talked, you know, like she straight out the hood. You know, it was like, okay, they bringing the hood to the Olympics. And then
that's the only thing gonna save the Olympics, right? Really. They're not gonna help Pete, John, and Peter come up there and rock. We're gonna rock. We're gonna outrun the Africans.
Exactly.
Like, no, that shit ain't happening.
Man, she smoked them. Now they're saying that they think that she may not do as good when the Olympics actually goes down because they said that she has like a slow start. She finishes really fast, but she starts off kind of slow. But I'm like, that might just be her formula. Maybe she likes to do that, you know, and just build up that momentum over time. You know what I mean? So sometimes if you start out, boom, you know, from the gun, you slow down after a while. So maybe that's her formula. You know, I start off, and then next thing you know, I'm hawking you down. Next thing you know, you behind me. So, you know, I don't know. I think she's going to do good. Also, shout outs goes to Raven Saunders. She doing it real big in the Olympics in the shot put. She breaking records, man. Okay. And I mean, she another one. She black. And I don't mean like in color. I mean, she black excellence. She got gold teeth in her mouth, like the whole front.
No, the hood really is going to the Olympics.
I'm telling you, she's from Carolina. She's from like South Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah, Sha'Carri Richardson. I'm not sure.
When you got gold teeth,
right?
Yeah, that's something. South Carolina.
South Carolina. Yeah. She started yelling something about South Carolina when she did the shot put joint.
Dang, you got gold teeth in her mouth, man.
Right?
Man, look at her. Man, clap that up, man.
Exactly.
Black excellence.
You know what I mean?
Black excellence, man. Love it.
Yeah, man.
We the only people.
Only one.
We're the only ones who can do that shit, boy.
Yeah, man.
Make it beautiful.
And then we also got to give a shout out to Allison Felix. She was the one that Nike tried to front on. You know what I mean? They tried to shut her down because she was pregnant and they didn't want to work with her, and kind of took her endorsement away. But then she came back and shut the whole shit down.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
Clap it up. Clap it up
as well.
Clap it up.
So, you know, black excellence is in the building.
Everywhere.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So
I said, Mama cooking, woman.
You know what I mean? Exactly. So shout out to all of them. You know, I'm going to definitely be tuning into the Olympics. Like the gymnastics, you know, we got Simone Biles. She's shutting it down as usual. I've been watching all the pre-trial runs that they've been doing on the Olympics, and she's killing the game, man. When they show the scores from her versus the other people, it's like she blowing them out the water. I'm like, damn. You know what I mean? So that girl is nothing but black excellence, man. So, you know, anyway, you know, let's give all of them their flowers, you know what I mean? Let's not wait until later on when they retire and say, oh, yeah, you were pretty good back in the day. Nah, they need to know they black excellence right now. They're excellence, period. So anyway, let's switch gears a little bit. Derek Chauvin just got his sentencing, and he's ended up with 22 and a half years. What do you think about that?
I don't know what to think about it.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, man, we still, you know, like someone was saying on another podcast, well, Urban Next, I'm going to shout them out, but they, you know, we got this sentencing done, but like the Nipsey Hussle case, it's supposed to be the trial of the century. We ain't heard nothing about that case.
Nothing.
Yet.
Nothing.
So for them, and then too, this was kind of quick. I think they really tried to do this quick so it would be much of an uproar.
Right.
You know, because the way this, you know, last summer was, and then on top of that, everybody was in the house. I think that's what it was. I think the thing of it was, I didn't think they were thinking like, okay, we got these people in the house. We're going to do this, and boom, just powder cake. And then on top of that, it was already hot. Like when this happened, like, you know, it was spring going on into the summer months. So when all that happened last year, it was just like a powder cake, like boom, like it was just, and that's just what happened. You know what I'm saying? Just like with the, you know, the January 6th deal, you know what I'm saying? Imagine that shit was in the summer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That would have been crazy.
Right. Exactly.
And see, and that's what I'm saying. I think for what they saw, what they saw, they was like, well, we can't really risk having that again. So yeah, he's gonna have to take the fall for that. Cause usually they get away,
they get away with
out
scot free.
So I felt like they just they had to do.
Now I'm gonna say this. I think the sentence, it sounds good on paper, but that shit ain't nothing. Because see, you got to think whatever sentence they get, they always wind up getting about half of that for good behavior and shit like that. And he ain't the type that's gonna go in there and cause no trouble. He's gonna try to stay as far away from trouble as he can.
He's gonna make sure he's getting the isolation,
right? So he can get back out on the street. So to me, if you really want him to serve like 20 years, you got to give him like 40. You know what I mean? You got to give him 35, 40, and then that way he'll at least be in there for 20 years. He might get out on good behavior, but at least he did a good 20.
20 years.
But he's gonna be out in like 10 or 15, man. Trust me. So that's what makes me mad. Now, I don't know if you heard about this, but his moms got up on the stand and spoke about him. They give the relatives a chance to speak their mind about him. So Derek Chauvin's mother got up there and she was like, yeah, I maintained from the beginning that my son is innocent. And I still say that to this day. He is completely innocent.
Innocent of what?
Right. What the fuck did you see that we didn't see?
Because,
you know what I mean?
I will say this. Someone being a mother, you don't want to see your child.
Yeah, you don't want to see that shit.
No matter how old they are. I understand that. But at the same time, you got to be real.
Yeah, eventually you got to come to grips with what he did. Yeah. You know what I mean? And she was trying to make them give him lighter sentencing and everything. That's too much time. 22 and a half years is too much time. And he's already suffering. And then she said some bullshit at the end talking about some, trust me, y'all don't understand. When you sentence him, you're also sentencing me. What the fuck do you think that George Floyd family's going through?
That's what I'm saying. Well, I'm gonna tell you this. You can just you talking about you sentencing him, you can just serve that sentence with him. That's the way I look at it.
Right. You had a good run, lady. Why don't you switch places with him or something? You want him out so bad, switch places. But I mean, she really had me bugging. I was like, yo, I cannot believe this lady is acting like this man is completely innocent and, trying to act like he shouldn't get such harsh sentencing. 22 and a half ain't shit.
No.
Nothing. Even if he served a full sentence, that ain't that much.
No.
You know what I mean? For what he did, he not only killed that man, but he tortured him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he slowly tortured
that's
that
what
man.
I'm saying. For 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Only thing I just didn't, like I said, man, only thing I didn't agree with was like the bystanders just standing by.
Yeah.
Letting that happen.
Yeah.
And then truthfully, the cops that was with him letting that happen.
Yeah.
Because it was like, hey man, look, he's already on the ground, he's already in the cast.
Right.
Like pull him off. Like, look, we already got him. Let's just
exactly. And that's what I didn't understand. You know what I mean? And then they don't get no charges and shit. Only he gets the charge. I'm sorry, y'all was aiding and abetting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The whole time. It was at least 3 of them that was aiding and abetting. They said even when the ambulance got there, the people from the ambulance was looking at him like, why the fuck is your knee still on his neck? Get up. You know what I mean? The man dead. What the fuck is you doing? So it's like even the ambulance workers, I mean, they said the 911 operator was so shocked she couldn't even believe it. I was like, yo, this is crazy, man. But anyway, what you want to talk about next? You want to talk about anything specific?
Let's talk about Nick Cannon. Nobody knows.
Nick Cannon is
shooting up that motherfucking club.
Shooting up the club.
Shooting up the club.
Nick Cannon got he got them ODB type babies, man. ODB, what ODB got about 15 kids?
Dang, yo.
ODB got a lot of kids. So Nick Cannon trying to match that record. He got somewhere around 7 now.
Okay.
But from what I understand, the lady he's currently messing with is one of the girls that considered a wilding out girl.
Wow.
He's messing with one of them. I think that's where the latest kid's coming from. But yeah, supposedly it's like 7 of them, man. I'm like, shit, nigga. You ain't gonna have no money in a minute, man. I know you got money, but my God.
I think Nick good.
He made his money, but it's like, why are you trying to give it away like that?
Well, now this is what I heard allegedly. I heard that he was, his health wasn't like the best.
Yeah, because he has what is it?
He's got lupus.
Lupus, yeah.
Yeah, he said his health wasn't the best, so it's like, I'm just going in there full clip. Full clip.
Scream thug life and empty the clip.
Shoot, man. The memes, oh my God,
man.
The memes, yo. Yeah. The meme that killed me the most, his bug said, Nick Cannon ain't pulling out nothing except the drum, man. I heard it, but I hollered.
Yo. Okay, pull out game weak as fuck.
You're like, I won't stay in.
Man. I don't know, man. To me, I guess there's nothing wrong with having a lot of kids, but it's like, especially for me, if I was sick and I know I may not make it to even see him graduate high school and shit like that, I don't know. I'd be a little reluctant. Like, I want him to grow up with a full father figure, not, oh, my dad died because he had lupus right after I was born, or something crazy like that.
Well, and that's another thing, too, like, because lupus is, you can pass that down. So,
you can? Okay.
Yeah, I think, you can pass it down.
I wasn't aware. I
want to say you can. Actually, not to put my business out there, my mom, she actually has lupus.
She does? Okay.
But she kind of has it under control. She can't, some people with lupus, it affects them different ways. Like, Nick Cannon is kind of like what my mom is. Like, sometimes she can do stuff, but sometimes she'll get tired and drained.
Yeah.
And that's like with him, what he'll say, like, he has to kind of rest a little bit before he actually does, be able to do the things that he does.
Yeah. Especially like the wilding out, because he got to be real high energy for something like that, man.
Yeah, I had to give it to him. I wasn't the biggest fan of Nick Cannon, but like for him doing what he did, and actually getting people work and stuff, employing a lot of he employs like a lot of black people and stuff. Yeah, man, I have to give it to him, man. He really does. He really does his thing.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to Nick Cannon, man, for doing that. But yeah, so he definitely shooting up the club, though.
Shooting up the club,
son. Like, so yeah, but we shall see, man. Hopefully, man, he can ride this lupus thing out and live a long
life,
man.
I definitely want to, especially for the kids' sake.
Right.
And like I said again, I don't want him to pass down that. I hope it didn't pass down that lupus train. I hope it's recessive, so that the kids don't have to suffer that too. Exactly. But if it does, they'll know how to, cope and deal with it. But still.
Yeah. All right. Well, what else you want to talk about now? We got Trick Daddy. We got
Oh yeah, let's go ahead and talk about Trick Daddy and man. But
he do some shots fired.
He was just like, yo, he won't let it go.
And the Queen Bee. So we'll say the Queen Bee of R&B.
I agree. I agree with one of the two statements he said.
Yeah.
I do agree with like Jay-Z not being the GOAT.
Yeah.
I do agree. I think he's allowed that opinion.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I don't agree with Beyonce can't sing.
Yeah.
Because I've actually heard her sing.
Okay.
I went to Rockefeller Plaza. Me and my sister, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? Went to Rockefeller Plaza and actually saw her. Like, I think she was, what was it, the Today Show? The one with Al Roker was on there.
That's
before he got
America.
Yeah, that's before he got the damn.
It's a Today Show.
Yeah, that same year we went to see Good Morning America. I actually had a picture of Tony Perkins.
Okay.
It's lost though. It was in my other computer. This was before you can get all the flash drives right now. So, but yeah. But man. Beyonce can sing, man. Beyonce can sing. I have to get. Is she the best singer? No. I think she's got the voice, but there's definitely something missing. You know what I'm saying?
I can agree with that. I mean, as far as Beyonce goes, I don't think she's the best singer in the world or anything like that.
But she can do it.
I think she has a good enough voice to do. She's got kind of like Mary J. Blige. She ain't the best singer either, but she knows how to make the best music for her voice level, and that's what Beyonce does. She has a good enough voice, that she can hit some notes. But she ain't always the best when it comes to that. But
she ain't gonna do
knows how to work her legs.
She ain't gonna do Mariah on your ass. Right. Well, when Mariah was, when
Mariah can still do some Mariah. I'll give it to her a little bit.
Sometimes she be lazy as hell. That one time.
Did you see what Mariah did? She just celebrated 20 years of her song "Obsessed," the one when she dissed Eminem, and she did a little skit on her TikTok. You know, the thing where they do the mirror thing, white, that little skit people be doing. And they basically, you stand in front of the mirror and you, let's say, in your pajamas, and you wipe the mirror, and then you're in a nice.
Nice. Yeah.
So she did that where she was in her bathrobe, she white, then she was in like a Mariah type outfit, hair flowing.
So hold on, they still got beef?
I don't know, but this is what I'm trying to lead to. Yeah. So she did the wipe thing like 3 times. So she was in the bathrobe, she wiped, then she was in this glamorous outfit like she would be in Mariah, all the makeup. Then she wiped again, and she went to the Obsessed video. Remember how she dressed up as Eminem? Yeah. She put on that outfit again. Wow. And talking about why you so obsessed with me, And so I don't know if that was her way of trying to throw a shot at him, or just saying, it's the 20-year anniversary of the song, so I'm just doing it because of the song. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I want to see what Eminem does, but this was like maybe 4 or 5 days ago. Yeah. So I thought it was kind of funny. I was like, I don't know if he's gonna respond.
But you know him, like a bitch.
Right. I don't think he's gonna do that part. I think he's gonna say something. You know what I mean? But either way, that was funny. But anyway, but yeah, so Trick Daddy, that thing, he did say Hov wasn't the GOAT and that Beyonce couldn't sing, but the next day he did another video. He did double down and he was like, I still stand by it, but it was just an opinion. Now, I'm going to say this. I don't think he was wrong to have an opinion. Yeah. But I do think that when it comes to this industry that they're in, there's a certain kind of code of ethics and things like that where you don't just kind of just jump out your mouth and just say shit like that on a video. To me, that's some shit you might talk about amongst your boys when the cameras is not off. You know what I mean? Because I might have some conversations about Hov and shit like that, but I ain't going to just get on an interview and just be like, oh yeah, why are we talking? Hov ain't shit. You know what I mean?
Man, fuck Hov. Right?
You don't need to do that in that setting. That's all. I think it was just kind of violating that kind of unspoken rule to me. You know what I mean? So I think that's why he kind of came back with because that's the new thing. When people come out their mouth sideways, they come back and just say, oh, well, I was just speaking of my opinion. That's a new thing nowadays.
But no, I mean, I had to give it to him, like you said. He doubled down and stand on. Right. I don't like because Beyonce's father, they got that Beehive joint. Yeah. Crazy. And I don't think they should take the money out of his mouth because he has an opinion. Like because they was up there giving bad reviews on his restaurant. Like, nah, you shouldn't do that shit. Right. Like that don't have nothing to do with what he said.
That shit was funny though. There was one comment where somebody, another YouTuber was talking about it. He said somebody left a comment that said, I didn't like the service and I didn't like the food. And then at the end of their comment, talking about something, and they can't sing either. Fuck them. I was like, oh shit, they go hard as hell. I was like, yo, Trick, you kind of brought it on yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah. I can't front. You know what I mean? Because all they're gonna say is, hey, I was just saying an opinion, just like you said. But that's why I said certain things, even if you feel that way, I don't think it's worthy to say in an interview like that and come at it that way. You could have said it in a different way, like, well, Hov ain't one of my favorites, but I think he's a good rapper. You could have said something like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? So where it didn't sound so fuck that nigga. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, this is the thing, man. We're in a culture where, again, like disrespect. Right. You know what I'm saying? I think, I think even back in the 80s and stuff, there was like, even if let's say Michael Jackson and Prince was in here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They may not like each other, but they will comment like, you know what? One thing I can say about Michael Jackson, he's hardworking. He's got a good work ethic. He puts out a good product. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to compete, and I'm going to do just as good as he.
Yeah.
And they keep it like that.
Yeah, leave it like that.
Now off camera they might say some shit.
Right.
But on camera, they're gonna be polished.
Right.
And they're gonna say, look, this is going on, and I feel this person's just that and the third. But now it's just like, and again, it's just the culture that we're in. It's just it's disrespectful.
Right.
And it's like it thrives. And again, like I said, I mean, I'm not saying that he went about it wrong, as far as I mean, he has his opinion, but yeah, could he went about it better, like you said?
Right.
Yeah, he could have went about it better.
So I'm gonna assume that Hov and B are probably not gonna respond. I'm assuming
no, they're too busy making money.
They kind of at that status where they're not gonna say nothing, but unless Hov does one of his subliminal, because he'll throw a subliminal shot at you real quick. You know what I mean?
Daddy, I got a trick.
Right.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So I can see him doing some shit like that. But anyway, we're gonna rush through the last couple of topics because we gotta get ready to get out of here. So real quick, I want to send condolences to all the people who are missing and lost lives in the building that collapsed in Surfside, Florida.
Yeah.
Just kind of collapsed out of nowhere. They said it was about 1:30 in the morning. The latest development I heard was that back in 2018, they were warned about water damage, and that they needed to repair it, and that they never did.
Probably because of all the hurricanes and all that stuff, man.
They probably, and a lot of times they're making money, so they don't feel like putting the money back into the building. They're like, well, nobody else is really complaining, so let's just leave it alone. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's the thing. Y'all want, y'all done cause people to lose their lives now. You know what I mean?
And that's the thing too. I mean, it's no different than like the stuff that's happened in Texas,
right?
With the electric companies and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, it's just man, it's really good.
It's really sad.
Yeah, sad. And actually, my aunt, she lives in Florida. I don't know if she lives. Okay. I don't know if she lives in that complex. We actually do need to check on and see if she's all right. But it is unfortunate. Sorry, and again, we want to send our condolences to those who lost their lives and those who are still missing.
They still missing some people, man. They can't even find some of them, man. They said one lady said who lived close to there said she knew that there was some people visiting, like a couple who came with their 5 kids right before it happened. So they probably in there somewhere.
Damn.
You just coming to visit your people and the whole building comes. Imagine you somebody in your bed sleep in the middle of the night and the whole building just come down on you.
Oh, man.
Or imagine you got up to use the bathroom. You sitting on the toilet and that shit happened. Man,
I'm going to tell you one thing. Your shit coming out. It ain't fun. I know it ain't fun. But yeah, your shit coming down. If you couldn't shit.
You was constipated, it's coming out.
Yeah, it's coming out.
You start feeling that shaking. Oh shit. I'm good now. But and again, we just joking, but we just making light because we don't want to be too sad about it. We hope that everything works out in the end where they find everybody who's missing. Yeah. They have rescued 1 or 2 people, I think, that have been rescued alive, but not too many people are coming out of that alive. So anyway, let's you want to talk about Paula Perry?
We talk about Paula Perry. Shout out to Paula Perry first of all. Let's give her a hand.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man. It's because she's definitely doing a thing. She's trying. We just checked out on the Donkey Diamonds.
Yeah.
If people that don't know, Paula Perry did a song back in the day. I think it was 99, 2000. Fort Minor, the project that she's from.
Fort Greene, I think.
Yeah, Fort Greene. Yeah, Brooklyn. and she did a track with DJ Premier back in the day. And yeah, man, she kind of went through some times, and they were saying that like some of the movies, like from Queen Latifah and stuff,
got taken out of
her budget.
So they gave you a budget as an artist, saying, "Hey, this is the money we invested in you," and then later on they come back and say, "You know what? We're gonna need to take some of that money and put it into Queen Latifah's movie Barbershop and this and that, or what is it? Not Barbershop, the beauty salon." Stuff like that. You know, other movies, not just that, but other movies she's done. And so, and then they tell you, we need you to recoup that money. You know what I mean? That's what's real fucked up.
Yeah, like
it's one thing to take my money away,
but then you gonna tell me like, oh, I got paid back. No, it's not her pay. Right. She got a show now.
Right. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, Latifah got
these endorsements.
Yeah.
With the makeup company, was it Revlon or one of them?
She's on the that show on
the Equalizer.
Yeah, she got prime time money.
Yep. She got money.
She should have been paid y'all back. You know what I'm saying? But so, it is what it is.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of messed up, man. So I don't know. I want to see what Queen Latifah says about this. But Paula Perry was dropping some bombs, man. She said that her and Nicki Minaj had issues over the years. But they since have squashed it. You know, they're not the best of friends, but they have squashed it. Said she don't like Trina. She thought Trina was right. She said main reason was because when her and Nicki was going through it, she said Trina kind of tried to jump in it and was cussing her out and you ain't shit and blah blah blah. Leave Nicki Minaj alone. So it's like, I get it. You know what I mean? You want to take her for your friend, but you don't really know Paula Perry like that.
Nah.
You know what I mean? Now, Paula Perry, she kind of hood. She might bust that ass. So that ain't somebody you want to just jump into, in the fight with. So, I mean, I know her mostly from the Master Ace projects, because when Master Ace was dropping all of his stuff, he would have a few guest appearances by Paula Perry. And I always thought she was dope, had a dope voice. So, but, supposedly she's still trying to make music right now. She said that she's down with Boom Bap Nation. Which I thought was dope. Yeah, and I didn't know that they had like artists that they were producing. I just thought that they were like an interview, like Doggy Diamonds. They just do interviews and showcase
the music. Yeah,
but supposedly they have actually signed her as an artist. So that's dope. You know what I mean? So shout out to Boom Bap Nation. Shout out to Paula Perry.
Yep.
But I mean, she was dropping some bombs, man. What else was she saying up there? She said
a lot of people, they do their Pride Month seriously, and they suck dick. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Yeah, I'm just playing.
But she did say, "Leave our men alone." No, she said, "Leave our women alone," or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you know what I mean. I ain't gonna get into that too much. That's personal opinion or whatever. But she was definitely dropping some bombs in there, man. You know what I mean. She said that, like I said, Queen Latifah, her movie projects took a lot of Paula Perry's money, and she said that Shaq Kim was responsible. That's the one who runs Flavor Unit with Queen Latifah. So, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm anxious to see what Queen Latifah got to say. She said she even got into it with Foxy Brown a little bit, and now they've kind of squashed it.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. She liked all the female rappers except Trina.
Right. She said Trina was the only one she didn't like.
Yeah.
And then she said she cool with Little Kim. Her and Little Kim is like sisters. And
probably because they rally the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, the same hood. Yeah.
And I didn't know this, but she was saying that Little Mama is her niece.
Yeah.
I never knew that until I heard that interview. So I'm just now finding that out. But that's what's up, man. You know what I mean? Never knew that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was a really good interview.
Yeah. Shout out to Doggy Diamonds again. Like he always does some good stuff.
Right.
Like good talk.
Yep. But yeah, anything else you wanted to talk about Paula Perry as far as that goes?
We'll go ahead and talk about this versus.
Man. Tonight is Soulja Boy and Shad Moss. He don't want to be called Bow Wow no more. I think it's the Shad Moss. You know what I mean?
Yo, let me clap that up. Cause hey, I said that on here first. I said, you know what? You're too old for a Bow Wow.
Right.
Shad Moss is a good name.
Yeah.
He need to be called Mr. Moss.
Yeah.
That'd be good. That. I can respect that. Bow Wow, the fucking Bow Wow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was cute when you first came
out.
That's
like, you know,
little Bow Wow,
little Bow Wow,
you know, little dog.
Yeah. But now it's like, nah.
There's a little meme going out, a little video where they're pretending to be him versus Soulja Boy. I've been meaning to send it to you. I keep forgetting. And it's like this dude pretending to be Bow Wow. He's rapping some Bow Wow's old songs and doing some little dances like the Harlem Shake. And then one dude comes up dressed like Soulja Boy trying to do his stuff. And then before the video goes off, another dude, a third dude, comes and breaks in the middle of him and singing the ICDC college song. Supposed to be Little Romeo.
Wow.
That's hilarious. Stupid as hell, yo.
Stupid.
I was dying, man. I said, y'all need to stop, yo.
Why did that is kind of funny. How come they didn't do the Little Romeo versus Bow Wow?
Right.
I think that probably one more people want to see.
Romeo didn't have enough hits, though.
Yeah, that is true.
His catalog. I mean, he had potential, but he just never was consistent with the music. Like Master P was always dropping music.
Yeah.
But Romeo, he would drop one album, and you wouldn't hear from him for like 5 years or some shit. You know what I mean? So it was just like, damn, dude, what you doing? You gonna do music or what? So and then he got into trying to act and all of that. So I think he just wasn't sure what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
But who you going for tonight? Bow Wow or Soulja Boy?
Soulja Boy,
going for Soulja Boy. Okay.
Soulja Boy.
I
probably, to be honest with you, I'm probably not gonna watch it tonight. Okay. But well, I mean, I'm gonna
watch that Hot 97 recap.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna watch it. Yeah, I'll probably do that. To be honest with you, because I don't really have an invested interest in neither of them. But I do feel that Soulja Boy has a little bit more of an impact than Bow Wow
does. I'm probably gonna watch it because I ain't got shit to do tonight. You know what I mean? I'm just chilling. But I ain't gonna lie, I kind of rock with Bow Wow's music a little bit more. Soulja Boy, I definitely feel like in the last 10 years, he's the one that's been popping.
Yeah.
But Bow Wow has enough of a catalog going all the way back to the 90s that can hold him over. You know what I mean? He was making records when he was like freaking 10 or 12 or some shit.
Yeah.
So, he got enough hits from back then that can hold him over. So I've never been a big Bow Wow fan, but when it comes to the type of music that he makes, he does a little more rippity rap that I like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I give that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that, but how is that going? Because like at first, the thing of it is for me, like sonically, hearing it, it's like first of all, like you hearing him rap as a kid, rapping those lyrics, that's cool. But now him being an adult,
right?
It's not really going to sound the same. Like what I'm saying. That bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay, where my dogs at? That song. He was a kid, that was cool. But now he's gonna be a grown man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yo,
how that's gonna translate?
But he does have a couple of songs. Like I think him and Soulja got a song together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But he's got a couple from the last decade. It's just that most of his catalog was from when he was young. See, what happened was, I think something fucked up because he signed to Young Money right when Young Money was popping, when Drake and they were trying to bring out Corey Guns and all of that. He was signed to Young Money, but for some reason he never released no music under them, I don't think.
Yeah. So
I think the timing just wasn't right. Because I remember when I heard about it, I was like, okay, Young Money doing their thing, so maybe he going, get back in the ring, but it just never happened. He would just drop 1 or 2 songs every couple of years. It was just like, okay, where the rest? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but see, with Soulja Boy, I mean, man, damn, he throwing that Superman. Damn. Yeah, he throw that. That's gonna be. Yeah, he gonna win that round. The Soulja Boy straight. And that y'all bitch y'all bitch y'all. What you say? Y'all bitch y'all. That's my jam. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah,
hey, I'm sorry, man. It's gonna be hard to compete with that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so he, I think most of the young people now are gonna relate more to Soulja Boy because Bow Wow hasn't really been consistent with dropping music, and I think that's his fault. You know what I mean? He got all this drama and shit going on. Remember when he got beat up by that girl?
Who
got beat up? Bow Wow.
Oh, Bow Wow got beat up. What about Soulja Boy? Didn't Soulja Boy get in some fight?
Yeah, he did. Because he was talking shit in somebody's hood, and then one dude running up on him and started swinging off on him and kind of knocked his head off. But anyway, but Bow Wow, one of the girls, I don't know if it's still the same one he dating now, but they got into a fight. And you see, when they showed his picture, he had a black eye.
Damn.
I was like, damn, dude, she did that to you?
Speeding on there.
Right. Shine on your joint, man.
Yeah.
So anyway, but yeah, y'all let us know what y'all think in the comments. Bow Wow versus Soulja Boy. Obviously, we're split on that. I think Bow Wow might take it just because.
Soulja Boy. Oh, and if Soulja Boy wins, I hope he gets to hand out like 100 of his free, his new game console that he's kind of rehashing again. Yeah.
The Soulja Boy game.
So Soulja Boy, quit, man. Like quit on the video games. Or not. I mean, no, make video game systems. Just don't do it like that.
Right.
Get you an actual team and make the Soulja Boy console and actually have original Soulja Boy game.
Right.
Don't take the shit from China that's already built in with pre-ROMs and shit, and then just slap this is a Soulja Boy game. Don't do that shit.
Come on, man. You know, that ain't authentic right there.
Yeah, but yeah.
But anyway, man, I guess we can go ahead and wrap up the show. You got anything else you want to say before we wrap up?
Now, remember again, like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Brothers and sisters.
Brothers and sisters.
Brothers and sisters.
Brothers and sisters. Yes, sir.
We need funds to be allocated to the school.
Yeah.
Need funds.
Need them funds.
We need funds.
You know what I mean? Well, we need the real big bills too. You know what I mean?
Yep.
If we building a school.
That's right. If you can afford that motherfucking Quaker Oats ass motherfuckers, you can afford it.
You know, we got part of the school already built.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a little door right here.
Yeah, right here to the side, right here.
It's the door to the school. We got to get the walls built around the
door.
You know what I mean?
In order to have the school. Yeah, I better shut up, man.
But all right, y'all. This has been episode 169, the Triad Hip Hop Podcast. This is your man, Kurt, and this is
Howard.
And we'll see y'all next week. Actually, we might not have a show next week, because next week is the 4th, right? Is next week July 4th? Because I think I'm supposed to be going out of town on the weekend of the 4th.
Damn.
I just really thought about that. I might have to check that out. But if next week is the 4th, we might not have a show. I don't know. Unless Howie does one by himself.
Might do one by myself.
Yeah. We'll see.
Might get in there. You might see me eating a couple hot dogs.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I think the 4th is on a Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, 3rd. So it'll be the 3rd.
Yeah, but we're supposed to be going out of town the day before the 4th, which is the Saturday.
Yeah, y'all see me. Yeah, y'all see me eating a couple hot dogs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my fat belly in the picture and stuff. Yeah, you gonna see all of this.
Yeah. You have a cardboard cutout of me just sitting there.
Like that.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all in the next one. All right.
Peace. Oh yeah.